Hi, boys and girls.
We're at our movie production facility where we make our car YouTube videos and broadcast them all over the world on our big antenna. And we have a video coming up. But first, I'm always getting emails from people asking me, how do you get electricity to this building when you're out in the middle of nowhere and 30 miles from the nearest town? That's easy. We went down to Home Depot, bought 20,000 extension cords. Plug one end to the building, and the other end to the electrical outlet in the town, 30 miles away. See, you got to be smart in situations like this. You'll be a bit smarter if you want to purchase one of these 2019 Toyota Tacomas, especially the TRD Pro like we have here. This one's loaded up with everything you can get from Toyota. I'm going to be working on the ranch today and tomorrow. Lots of duties, fixing fences, rounding up cattle, so I need all this gear, which this Toyota holds quite well. That's why we have the Toyota bed liners. Keep everything looking like new, regardless of what type of gear you put in the back. We're going to be racking up about 500 miles this week, so don't go away. We just finished a hard day's work, so tomorrow morning we're going to take a fresh look at this Toyota Tacoma. Show you all the features, the price tag, and rack up some miles. So let's take a look at this TRD Pro. And exactly what is it? Well, it's a Tacoma loaded up with just about everything, especially off-road equipment. We get a raised suspension, giving you lots of ground clearance. Some very thick, heavy-duty shocks down there somewhere. Giant Kevlar reinforced tires, a locking rear differential, which is activated by pressing this button. Then you have crawl control, operated by these buttons and the snob. In addition to the off-road equipment, you get all the luxury stuff you would expect on a top-end vehicle. Leather seats, moonroof, you know the drill. That explains the $45,000 starting price on the TRD Pro. Even though the TRD Pro is supposed to be standard with everything, no options, they just couldn't help themselves. $460 for these step bars. $700 for the graphics decal on the side. $73 for a spare tire lock. I guess that's down there somewhere. $100 for a tailgate emblem, wherever that is. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. $120 for this heavy-duty bed mat, which will quickly disappear when you leave it at the local Walmart parking lot. So there's the total tab fully loaded up. There are a lot of YouTube commenters out there saying this is way overpriced, but compared to what? The Jeep Gladiator pickup truck with the Rubicon package is way over 50 grand. The Chevy Colorado ZR2 off-roader is over 50 grand. I would say this price is about fair for the market that it's intended for. My only beef with this package is the TRD exhaust. It sounds like a UPS truck with a pillow stuck up its butt. A horrible droning sound that I can't stand it. I'm sorry. Maybe it's okay for you. That's why you should take it out for a test drive before you buy and see what you think. But if this was my truck, this would be yanked off in a heartbeat and replaced with a stock muffler. But that's just me. Under the hood, the indestructible 3.5-liter V6 putting out 273 horsepower, 265 foot-pounds of torque. Rated 18 to 22 mpg. We'll be taking out on the highway to see what we really get to in the real world. One thing that puzzles me in the Toyota 4Runner I had last week, these seats are fully adjustable, especially for height. On the Tacoma, the seats are not adjustable for height, and the steering wheel adjustment is very limited, so basically you either fit in this vehicle or you don't. I do, fortunately, but a lot of people will not, so again, take it out for a test drive and see how you fit. As we do in all my videos, we're going to take the headlights out in the dark and see how they perform. We'll do that right now. It's dark enough. Let's check these lights out and see what they do. Here we have the lights on the building 100 feet away on the low beam. Now we got the high beam, plenty of light. I see the pretty red lights, but I also see a full moon back there. Means all the nuts are going to be out tonight. Here we have the high beams, only building 300 feet away, plenty of light. Go to low beam, about 200 feet. More than adequate, I would say. We just filled the fuel tank, which reset the mileage computer. We're going to take one trip, one way, around 50-60 miles, 75 miles per hour. We'll find out what the real fuel economy is on freeway trips. We're coming to the end of the trip. We'll pull over and see what the fuel economy gauge says. Well, there's our official figure. 75 mile per hour cruising, 18.0 mpg. Not bad, really. This truck is a very comfortable highway cruiser, but the droning of that TRD exhaust is very annoying to me. Just drones and drones. The TRD has radar cruise control, a device I totally despise. Fortunately, there's a manual override system, which gives you conventional cruise control, which I do like. So at least we get a choice. We just filled our tank again. We're going to do a second fuel economy test. We get these truckers out of our way. 140 miles, 19 mpg. Did a lot better this time. I'm not complaining. We're going to take this off-road. We got to stop by one of the ranch houses and get supplies. I've been meaning to put some windows in here. A door might help too. No wonder the rattlesnakes keep getting in. Boy, I'm hungry for some steak, and we got a nice coyote here. I'm going to put him in the back bed and put him on the grill. Say goodbye, YouTube. This is known as Dead Man's Wash. I don't know why. Guess we'll find out. Come on, baby. We're still in two-wheel drive. You can do it. Ooh, that's a bad oil pan eater rock if I've ever seen one. Ooh. We did a lot of off-roading video, but I'm going to have to cut it out to keep the video short. Let's just say it was a rough road when we made it. All the way up here. And that's our headquarters up there. Well, I've been out here for 2 days, racking up several hundred miles. I've been attacked by vampire bats, hawks, scorpions, spiders, a couple of rattlesnakes. So I think it's time to wrap up this video. In fact, I got a couple fang bites from baby rattlesnake that nailed me, but I'm not swelling up too bad, so I think I'll live. One thing that's always aggravated me about Toyota Tacomas specifically, and Toyotas in general, are the inaccurate temperature readings you get. For example, it's telling me it's a nice cool 68 degrees outside. Better get my hat and jacket. But you step outside, it's 94 degrees and climbing, hot enough to fry an egg on the hood. 68 degrees, not. Our goal was to put 500 miles on the clock this week. Looks like we just made it. So what's my take on this Tacoma after a week of driving? Look, I'll admit the truck's a bit on the outdated side, but as far as reliability and durability, it's very hard to beat. And the TRD Pro makes it even better. I'd buy one. If I had the money, which I don't. In the meantime, here's some video links to other Toyota off-roaders we've tested lately. Just click and watch. And subscribe, I need the gas money.